All right, guys, welcome back to week 10. Yes, week 10 of the NFL picks. Been a super crazy year, which I kind of say that every year because it just seems like every year that happens, just like, this surprising team and either be good or bad. And then the next year, it's just like the same thing. But it's always a fun time, unless you're a Panther fan, because we're going to talk about them first. Thursday Night Football, Atlanta Falcons, Carolina Panthers. There's no way that I can go with the Panthers here. I got to go with the Falcons here. Even though we should have beat them there 2 weeks ago, doesn't matter. We looked absolutely pitiful against the Bengals last week. 35-0 at the half. Gave up 5 touchdowns to Joe Mixon. Just looked out of whack completely. I was hoping we'd get Jeremy Chin back this week. Not going to happen. He did come back from IR, but they already said that it would be asinine for him to play. So he's not going to be playing. I'm not going to be surprised if we win, but I'm not going to pick us to win this game because everything that I've seen so far this year, no. So, Atlanta Falcons. Next game, this is in Munich, Germany. So, that's kind of cool. The Seahawks, surprising Seahawks, and the surprising Tampa Bay Bucks, who are, I don't think they're leading the South. I think Atlanta still is, technically. Maybe they are. I don't know. But we're going to go with the Seahawks again. Gino's on a roll, and I absolutely love it. They also have offensive rookie of the year, possibly defensive rookie of the year. Tyreek Woodson. I'm not 100% sure of his last name. I think his first name is Tyreek. It's spelled kind of weird, but been an amazing quarterback this year for them. Excuse me, and yeah, they've been playing lights out this year, and they are more complete team right now than the Buccaneers, who have looked just out of whack altogether. So we'll go with the Seattle Seahawks in Munich, Germany. This probably the game of the week. I don't know if Josh Allen's going to be playing this game. If he's not, then obviously not. But I have no idea if he is. I just forgot. My friend just told me before I started recording that he did hurt his UCL. Pretty sure that's what it was. And so I don't know if he's going to be playing or not, but this game should be awesome. I will say no Josh Allen, Vikings. But if Josh Allen plays, I'm going to go with the Bills. I would assume most people are like that. But so I guess once I find out if he's going to be playing or not, then I'll actually make my for sure choice on my ESPN pick'ems, which links in the description if you guys want to join the Pigskin Pick'ems to see if you can keep up with me, because I'm pretty sure I'm still first in the little group that I'm in. So feel free to join. But again, with Josh Allen, we'll go with the Bills. Without, I'll go the Vikings. Detroit Lions and Chicago Bears. Earlier this year, I was really hyped up on the Lions, and that was not happening. And the Bears, for the first 7-8 weeks, looked pretty tough, pretty rough to watch. But they could have beat the Dolphins last week. Super high scoring game, 42-45, I believe. And Justin Fields ran for 178 yards, something like that, which I think is the record for a quarterback. He's looking really great. And I don't see the Lions keeping up nor stopping the Bears. So I'll go with the home team, Chicago Bears, even though it is NFC North battle. Anything can happen. We'll go with the Bears, though. The struggling Broncos versus the, doing okay Tennessee Titans. I didn't watch the game, but I know they had the lead against the Chiefs and should have won that game too. There was 38 seconds or something like that, and then the game went into overtime. I don't know. But Malik Willis, I don't even know how he's playing. I can look at his stats, but I don't know how much that actually means. He's not throwing the ball a whole lot, but they're still running the ball super effective with Derrick Henry. And if you're still running the ball effectively, it's hard to lose games in the NFL. So just from that fact, we'll go with the Titans. The Jags and the Kansas City Chiefs. Jags just put out a great comeback against the Raiders. I'm not sure, 17-0, 20-0, something like that. They came back and won. But still, Chiefs are the Chiefs. And Jaguars, which I think I picked the Raiders to win last week. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe not, because I think he just came off the loss from New Orleans being down 24-0. I think is what happened. But I don't trust the Jags. Like, they had to put out a couple of, like, quality wins in a row for me to want to pick them. But Chiefs are too good. We'll go with the Chiefs here. Yes. Why do I feel like these teams are, like, connected for some reason? Like, did Jacoby Brissett play for them? I don't know why. Like, as soon as I just saw the graphic, it was just like something like they mesh for some reason. I don't know what it is. Please let me know what that is. But with Tua still looking great this year, we'll go with the Dolphins here. Not too much to say. The Browns did just whoop up on the Bengals there a couple Monday Night Footballs ago. And it makes me mad to say that because we just got blown up by them. But yeah, you never know how that running game is going to be with Nick Chubb. Obviously, really great, like top 5 running back in the league. But with the passing threat that the Dolphins have, and I'm trying to think of the running back now, because I'm pretty sure no, they didn't have Kenyon Drake. Who do they have? Mostert? I could be wrong with that one as well. Still, overall, I think they're a better team. As long as like Tua doesn't get hurt in the first quarter or anytime during the game from like Myles Garrett, I think they'll be okay to win this game. Miami. The Texans, super struggling Texans, who was questionably the last team in the league with my Panthers and a couple other teams. Against the Giants, who have looked super good. I can't think if they won last week or not. I do have like, I'm not gonna click on the screen. But Giants still look good all year. That's one of the surprising teams that have been. I think they're 6-2, 7-2, 6-3. I don't know what they are. But they've looked really good this year. The Texans have not. Hard to pick against the Giants here. New York Giants. The Aints and the Steelers. Steelers, who are down there with the bottom of the teams with my Panthers and the Texans. Can't really find traction to get going, period. And which I know a lot of my like in real life friends that might watch this are Steeler fans, and we could talk about like how bad our teams are together and it'd be okay, but like Steelers can't get anything going. Najee Harris does not look good. He's averaging like one of the fewest yards like per rush in the NFL. They can't find a quarterback. So I don't think I will say Trubisky. It's not Trubisky. It's Pickett. Has not looked great this year, and I'm not even sure how their defense is holding up. I know they had some injuries early in the year. I think TJ Watt's still out for the year. Don't quote me on that, but New Orleans score. Kamara is still a beast, and I'll have to go with the away team here and go with the Saints as much as I don't want to. The Colts and the Raiders. As I was making this graphic, I was kind of thinking, I don't know why this game in particular, but I was like, you know what? With the new coach of Jeff Saturday, I'm probably going to go with the Colts. But I just like looked at their stats this last game. This is like the only game I was like concerned about while doing this. I don't know why. I looked at the stats of the Colts for the last game, which they got blown out by somebody. I don't know who they played. I can't remember. But they scored 3 points. And I was like looking at some of their box scores and some of the players, and I don't know their running back. I think it was like Deion Jackson, maybe. I don't know who that is. And Ellinger is not looking good. I can't pick them. We'll go with the Raiders because they're still a talented team. Like they're just not playing a full complete game. Again, they were up like 17-0 or 20-0 against the Jags last week and lost the game. So you can't do that. You got Adams, Carr, Josh Jacobs. Like you got to put together offensively, defensively. I know they just cut Jonathan Abram, and I kind of want him. I don't know how you Raider fans feel about him or what you guys think, but every time I see his name, like I think he's a good safety. So I could be wrong. I don't know, but they just released him. Excuse me, I've been sick, guys. I'm sorry. We'll go with the Raiders here. It's hard to go against the Raiders here, but the Colts are looking that bad. The Cowboys and the Packers. As easy as it would be to go with the Cowboys, but the Packers being honestly looking downright terrible. I'm talking like bottom bottom 8 teams in the league right now. Like, they are looking rough. I think they've lost like 5 or 6 in a row. Apparently, Aaron Rodgers is having like one of his worst seasons of his career. It's going to be really tough for them, but it's hard to like legit pick against them or like call them out of the game just because he's the quarterback. I guess there's just so many other memories of like him doing this and doing that. Maybe it's over, you know? You never know. But, I mean, I'll go with the better team and the Cowboys. They've played more consistently, and, you know, it's hard to stop that. They still have if they can run the ball all over the Packers, which I was trying to think the other week somebody was running over the Packers. I can't remember who it was. But the Cowboys should have like an easy time with the Packers. But I guess we shall see Sunday. Colts. No, not Colts. Cardinals and the Rams. I still hate the Cardinals. They just got Robbie Anderson too, which I don't like Robbie Anderson. I'm still waiting for the Rams to turn around somehow, and Matt Stafford including. Like, I don't understand how much of like the good quarterbacks we've had over the past 10, 15 years are struggling so bad this year with Matt Stafford, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers. You know, I don't know what's going on. And I keep waiting for him to turn around, and I don't know if it is going to happen. And I can't go with the Rams here. I got to go with the Cardinals. I don't know how much. This could be like a squeaker game. I don't see a score in my head. But just of how rough the Rams have looked, I'll go with the Cardinals. Chargers and San Fran. It sucks whenever like some of my like favorite players get traded to a new team. So like I kind of start rooting for them a little bit. Not a whole lot, but like obviously I want Christian McCaffrey to do well with San Fran, and they've actually looked really well since he got there. And I'm not 100% sure how the Chargers are doing. They could be doing like really solid and like flying under the radar, but I'm not sure. But I'm going to go with the home team here. And not only because it's home, but even whenever it was away, like San Fran brings a crowd. I don't know how. Maybe they just got fans everywhere in the U.S., but San Fran got a lot of fans, and it should be loud that game because it's a division rival as well. No, it's not. It's not a division rival. They're in 2 different leagues. Still, it's a close game, though. You know, that's what I'm trying to mean. San Fran and LA are kind of close. But we'll go with the 49ers here. I believe this is the Monday Night Football game, this is 2 surprising teams at the beginning of the year. Like, you would not think that these would be, like, such powerful squads, I guess. I wouldn't even say the Washington Commanders are that strong. And this is the game that I wouldn't be surprised if the Commanders won, with it being a divisional game, and like they've just looked like over the past couple weeks at least like a solid squad. But the Eagles have looked pretty much flawless, everything that I've seen. I know people talk about, oh, they only played them, and they did this, they did that. Bro, they're 9-0 now, or 8-0, whatever they are. I don't know if they had a bye week or not. They're looking great, like on both sides of the ball. I'm not even sure about special teams. And I was like, and they're winning games. Like every week you got to play, your goal is to go 1-0. And they've done that. Whether it be by, 1 point or 30 points, it doesn't matter. Obviously, like you could look or be overrated. Like a couple years ago, like whenever the Steelers started off like 11-0, like I always said, I give props to them. Like they have won every single game. But I was like, but come playoff time, I was like, first round, they're going to lose. Like I said that for like weeks because I was like, they aren't as good as the record shows, but I give them props because they are 11-0. And I'm pretty sure they did end up losing in the first round. So like, props to myself. But I think the Eagles are actually a very solid team. So I will go with the home team being the Eagles. And I don't know when like a team's going to step up and beat them. Going 17-0 is going to be, near impossible, really. But because any team can just have a good day. Doesn't mean you're the better team. Like you just played better to that day, and that's all that matters. Could be this Monday. But again, this should be a good game to watch, so I'll probably be watching it. We'll go with the Eagles, and that is all of the picks we have for this week. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching. If you guys have any, we'll say negative things, any like disagreements I have with my picks, hey, feel free to let me know if, especially like in detail. Like I want to like in detail saying like, oh, this person's doing this and this person's doing this, and we're looking really good on this. I'd love to see it. I'd love to mentor with you guys. But that's all I got. Link will be in the description to join my ESPN Pigskin Pick'ems if you guys want. Other than that, I'll see you guys next week for week 11. Bye.